I think that Magnus is going to be played safe lane for most of this turn.
Tundra's draft is the fact that when you have a Karl going mid, that's a lot of magic damage.
Right.
And not necessarily a lot of being able to push, although
Skiter is in trouble.
Be careful, because that slow being thrown out here, Fata trying to put some damage over onto Kuku, but does end up having to pop those one charges. They need one more punch. Xepher just walking right on up there. Gets himself first blood.
Yeah, this is one thing that is going to be a problem for Tundra a little bit. I think they're just outlane top, like just not in terms of necessarily skill, but just the strength of the lane that T1 bring here. Treant plus Windranger against 2 melee heroes, one of which is Wraith King, who kind of does almost nothing on level 1. Well, and the other one's 5 Pango. They even kill Sneyking bot here with Whitemon, getting his level 2 there, using the Hex. Unexpected from Sneyking there. So yeah, off to
able to get as much done.
The other 2 games we saw from Tundra today, Fata played Abaddon and Omni-Knight, right? I was actually just dead here.
Yes, he is.
Okay, they want to give the kill to Kuku.
Oh, a lucky shot, but...
All right, well, that took a little bit longer than expected because they wanted to give the kill to Kuku and then he didn't even get it. I'm trying to be cute, but no, he backed off. Yeah. 9 absolutely destroying this lane. 78 CS minutes 6. That's Karl mid for you.
It's quite the
farming has never been a thing for Karl.
Well, I mean, it is.
It's a strong Illumina if it connects, but they are aware. He goes bottom and steals all of 33's farm. Okay.
They're looking to try to make something happen here as 33 has the fire. Fly trees do not like fire. Whitemon over here, blinding light, tossed out with the Illuminate. Down will go Whitemon, and Xepher is ticking down. Karl's just hiding over here in the corner. He says, don't bring them to me, Xepher. Do not bring them to me. But 33's on the hunt as they get another kill on this Keeper of the Light.
Right? Like, just the spells are incredible. Rolling. Oh my
Karl.
God, that damage. All right, see you later.
He was just a straight up support with the way that he melted it.
Basically, at this point, looking at the Radiant lineup, I think 9 can solo kill any hero except Magnus from full HP if he lands his combo. Solar Bind into Illuminate and Dagon will kill. Fata?
Fata still taking plenty of damage. He's not even going to be able to land it. Kuku slaughters him. He'll follow up with that Ravage, but they will find the kill on Kuku. Whitemon now running away. They don't have anything to cancel the TP. Do they have enough damage, though?
Mistimed it slightly there. Started in a different way than this. But he has opted for it this time. 33, if he gets a lasso here, we'll see 33 Savage actually die from full HP right now.
33 is just going right over, finds himself nice so go use the overgrowth by a bit more time. Looking possibly to use the RP. They will use it, but the blinding light coming through here from 9. They'll turn back around. They got the lasso, but they managed to get the finger kill, and 23 Savage falls. Whitemon to fall as well. As Fata is rolling around here, trying to set up 4-9. There's out that Solar Bind, and they finish off with a double kill.
Get easy.
It could, absolutely. Sonic Wave will get used in the top lane. They're a little bit too far, though, as they'll clean up Karl, clean up Fata. Now Whitemon running for his life. He did manage to get himself the finger kill, but he is definitely going to pay for that. As I hear a lasso over here on the side, they've got 23 Savage trying to hold him into place a little bit longer. That Solar Bind following up with the blinding light. This is not looking good for him. He can't even get the RP off.
He was definitely fake casting that. That would have been a cannon that just comes in from the side, right? So it is pretty terrifying when you get into this kind of position. And it is not easy being T1 in this game. Nice Roshan kill. It was kind of bound to happen at some point unless T1 could consistently just outstack so Magnus can farm more.
All right, there's going to be a lasso. And the drag back, so that is going to be the end of Quap. Whitemon here is going to be able to teleport away, unprepared for it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Kuku rocks right into the welcoming party of Tundra. Plenty of damage coming out here. The Rolling Thunder even on top of that, and Skiter gets the kill.
And we're back to square one again, where just, I think against Team Spirit earlier today, they played against something more normal, if you will. So that was the series where they probably should have done better, because they should have been less surprised.
Right.
A game like this, I understand why you struggle against this if you have literally 0 experience. I'm not going to call it a pocket strategy, because it isn't necessarily really, and then they need to have the ability to break the
Okay, that's a nice follow-up with that Shackle, plus the Ravage. It doesn't matter, 23 Savage, he's dead. He can't even hit that BKB as they'll turn back around, get the kill on Kuku. And Fata's just rolling on into the base, waving hello as they start bringing down the door. Whitemon trying to go and just remove that sentry. Does do a nice little sidestep here, 33 following up. Throw out the hit and the Dagon damage. Oh my word, plus the Illuminate. Whitemon, he thought he was gonna get away there. He was wrong.
Yep. And this tower is going down, and that is the living armor use. The barracks going to fall a lot faster. They're really hounding him here.
They want to find Xepher over here in the stream. They're just burning down the woods.
No detection.
They have detection. They do. Gonna chase him all the way back into his base, and they still manage to get the kill. Tundra is just running non-stop over at T1, who just were unprepared for the strategy. Karl now needs to be very, very careful. The stun connects. So they have the Dagon. They're more than enough damage.
You can go from a... whatever you just said.
You can't even finish that thought right now. We just watched Whitemon absolutely get obliterated. They go on the back line. There's the RP though, and they have the damage coming out from Q here, so they'll be able to finally stop 9, finally get that kill. But they do buy back immediately. Now Karl trying to run away. They'll use the Ravage. They managed to go stun over onto the side, onto 23 Savage here. Can they finish him off again? It's looking pretty gosh darn good. Down he goes. And Skiter just marches right on into the base, starts whacking away at the tower. He's got the rest of the team right behind him. 9 already looking for the opening. The hit back, Illuminate off to the side. Doesn't quite connect, but this is still looking like a dead Kuku, and indeed it is. So this living armor desperately trying to protect the tower. Wind Ranger buying back, wants to be a part of this fight. They're not happy about this. As you can hear, there's a lasso. This is not looking good now, as Karl is the next one to fall. And they would love to get their hands on Kuku as well, although they go skewered right back. 27 doing everything they can. They do manage to take down 33. And they punish for going just a little bit too far, but they will end up losing Kuku. That is a dieback.
Then the enemy team.
Line Dota.
Swashbuckles.
Line Dota, Synderen. This is the way of the future. Last patch was all Circle Dota. This is all going to be Line Dota.
That is true. We have evolved.
We have indeed.
Just like Coddle.
To our final form. 23 Savage trying to just get this kill on Sneyking. It's not quite successful here. Silence does get thrown out over on Skiter. 9 has that Aegis. They're just trying to run this little piggy home, and he's trying to duke around, but Xepher runs right into the illusions. That's another kill now, 4-9.
Each spell did.
Ooh, they want 23 Savage again. Look at them. Hunting.
Well, we can see here the total damage. He has done more than the next 2 heroes in his team combined. But also how much of that damage is Illuminate and how much is Dagon is pretty interesting.
Now, is this the opportunity for them? Because, no, they're coming too fast again. I was going to say, the team is actually split up. Perhaps they can make something happen, but they still just are struggling over on the side of T1.
Non-stop
Savage just immediately dragged back. They have the lasso. They have the damage coming out from the Keeper of the Light. They'll go for the overgrowth, just trying to get anything that they possibly can. They do manage to take down 33. They use the Sonic Wave. They'll take down Karl, though. The GGs just get dropped.
3-3 on the Leshrac. It is Void Spirit mid, so you can certainly kill the Coddle.
Fire Blast and Ignite, and you just spam them on the enemy carry whenever you want because you have mana. You have a setup stun to hit Illuminate with. You also have a dead Xepher, so that's probably not the greatest start to your lane. All right.
Forgot the second half of that, but Whitemon doing a little bit of body blocking here over on Sneyking.
He might be able to kill him, actually.
Another second or so, yeah. He's going to go for the battery.
Savage gave up.
I think that might have been the death of Whitemon here. I think that might have actually killed him.
That's just miscommunication.
Oof.
It looked like they were working together, and then Savage was like, nope, by the way. And just left.
Not looking good for Kuku down here. He goes, he pops stick charges. They've got the Shikuchi, and that's just a dead ogre. Thirsty as heck here, though, over in the mid lane. 9. He's trying to stay alive as Karl taking a couple shots here from the tower. No, Karl will be able to get the kill before falling himself.
So he is probably eager to fight as top lane. Whitemon, you're not winning this trade.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised about that. There's going to be the exorcism, and he does end up getting leashed up, so.
And it meant that even after it connected and 33 tried to hit the tower again, he was still taking tower shots in fog.
So look,
obviously wasn't fog then.
And definitely there was light.
Yep.
You know, Keeper of the Light sending his light so you can have that vision. You can get the jump over here.
This is a very important tower to defend as always. Hookshot is online. Maybe they can find a hookshot into Silence on the Pango or onto the Void Spirit, both of which would be great openings for them.
You gotta be afraid of that Ravage, though.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's another good thing about Silence against Tide. It's a 0 damage spell that silences, so it doesn't proc Crack and Chill.
There's the opening, the taunt coming through. Ravage plus the Split Earth and the roll on through. Sneyking still gonna be the one who gets killed. Whitemon now throwing down those cogs, trying to just buy a little bit more space. Nice multi-hit here over onto 9. He's leashed up. He needs some help. He needs something as he does get stunned up, and it looks like 9 will be able to survive this. So they're going to group up over here on Sneyking. They see 33. Get a nice stun off over here on the side. Whitemon, he's ticking down. They've got the cogs, they'll push them back. They've got the X's, and they'll find themselves a kill over onto 33 and Sneyking. Whitemon next to fall. And the tower.
That's a good move.
Gets wiped out as well. But they really, there's so much pressure over in this mid tower. It is ticking down, so you have to be careful.
They're going to try to defend again.
Very forward here with that hook shot. Nice silence. Rolling Thunder coming through the taunt, coming out over onto Whitemon. Sneyking sitting very, very low. 33 though. He will get taken down as Whitemon tries to run away. He cannot do it fast enough. Skiter will get the final hit. Karl on the hunt. They have used that exorcism, looking for whatever else they can. 23 Savage, he's looking for Fata. He would love to grab himself this Pangolier, but...
Doesn't get it. Yeah, they need to hit it, like, honestly... Oh,
ooh,
Skiter.
The hook shot! Over onto Skiter, burning through some of that mana plus silence. They'll be able to lock him into place. They've got the dust, and that's a dead Skiter. I think Whitemon breaking that smoke made it so that they realized it was time to back off. Sneyking still having the Ravage. They've got the Battery Assault, the cogs in place here. Xepher winding up. He wants to get off some of that nuke damage. I'm not even sure if he's going to be able to make it in time because he's already dead to Whitemon.
You need to kind of catch him by surprise with a Blink Ravage or a stun from Fog.
The jump forward, there it is. There's the Ravage clipping right over here onto the side. Can they finish off 23-7? No, they can't. Whitemon throwing his body in the middle of everyone is off to the side. Fata will fall. Whitemon taking too much damage. Sneyking next to take out as well. 33, he's just ripped apart by Karl. This Death Prophet is doing so much work with all this exorcism, with the Fairy Grenade, with everything. As 23 Savage joins in. There it is. There's the kill on 9. The attempt on Roche absolutely squashed.
Assist that we've already talked about from the Mage Slayer, and he just doesn't die. And then that is an easy cleanup fight for Karl. Following that, Xepher is in trouble here. Nice silence.
Might be going just a little bit too far. And again, there it is. Nice stun right at the right moment here. Skiter, they even go. They hit him again.
Oh,
that is a kill for
not
Kuku.
Ready for the chakra. He wanted to drag out the ult as long as possible on the Weaver.
But there it is, a smoke coming out now from T1. I think they see a bunch of just pings coming out. They're going to go up to the high ground. We'll run into Sneyking. Karl not sure if they want to go in for it. Just throw out a cheeky taunt.
Great positioning from him.
Oh, the hook shot, though. Like we said, Whitemon, this is his job. Does get drawn in over here with the Aether Remnant, but they'll go pop that exorcism. Even though the Ravage goes off, still going to be able to take down Sneyking. Whitemon, again, we said it, that's his job. He's got to separate these fights, and he will die every time. But right now, it feels like T1, they're not too upset about this trade. There's no longer a Tide Hunter, there's no longer
Tundra should try to defend this because they should know Exorcism is running out, and they basically are full on resources on all of their heroes. So there's also no Shadow Dance. This is a very,
this is really big. If they can take down 23 Savage, they do. They managed to jump on top of the Slark and absolutely get rid of him. Good silence play coming out again from Karl, but they go right back into the pit. They said, oh wait, thank you for softening him up for us. We were trying to, and we got rudely interrupted, so we'll take that.
That's a very, very good read. It's easy for us to see from for years, I would say.
It was almost like the meme item for like a lot of the time. Oh dear, we talked about how fragile this Coddle is, but it's a really nice hook shot coming up from Whitemon. He's going to be able to trap 2 of them in place, just rolling around here with Fata though. So he's going to try to just help them disengage, bumping again right over onto Whitemon. 9 is here. Get a nice stun up. The buyback coming out now from the Coddle. He wants to get right back in, and this exorcism. The Ghosts are doing a lot of work, but so is 33 as Whitemon. Again, he will fall, but Karl now has no mount. Is turning his attention back over onto Fata. We'll be able to get the kill on the Pangolier. Now 23 Savage, he's looking for clicking, but he just can't seem to quite close the gap. He's found 33. He gets a kill with Karl. As now Skiter, silent stop. He's trying to run away. He's trying to make some distance. So, you know what? They'll turn their attention now over onto Sneyking. He pops the Ravage and go right back in again with 9. Do they have the burst? They'll take down Sneyking. Skiter sitting very, very low. That is going to be the Aegis, and Karl goes down. down. 10-times kill streak just absolutely ruined. As they'll turn in again, looking to see, can they catch any stragglers here? 23 Savage, though, he's hungry again. We talked about this, but perhaps he went just a bit too far here, as they'll be able to go. They have the vision. Can they finish him off? He's going to try to man fight over here with 9. Kuku looking for the opening. They want this kill. They will be able to take down 9. Skiter hunting after Kuku, but there it is, just jumping on in. A Sneyking falls. Those cogs coming in again. Skiter trying everything he can. They have the grenade on him. They have the vision. 23 Savage. He says, come back here, little bug. You're nothing but bait. But he'll turn around, put that attention to Fata, who is going to just have to roll on out.
Roshan is obviously dead for a while.
Considering going back in, they have the Ravage back up, and they do have quite a bit of control coming out here for 23 Savage. So he's going to try to dodge out of the way, but the Ravage does connect. And again, this ground targeted stuff coming out from the little Shrek does so much as 23 Savage. Look at, they even jump up over onto the cliffside. They want the vision on the Slark, and they will find it. So from the back line, Sneyking will fall, but Whitemon again will get taken down. Karl doing everything that he possibly can with these ghosts, with the Spirit Siphons, with the silence, everything, but they're just not able to close this distance right now. Karl throws out another Crypt Swarm, needs a little bit more, has the silence. Can they take down Fata? It's looking like the Ghost Ladies are going to be able to seal the deal, as there's a nice regen rune available right for the taking. As 9 jumps forward, though, he taunts off. Kuku left all alone is going to get clicked down. And now Karl, all those ghostly ladies are returning to this Death Prophet. Do they have anything to hold her in place? They have anything for catch? It's not looking like it, because the Yules is on cooldown. They don't have a step. Their hands on this Weaver.
15 seconds on Exorcism. This would not be the perfect time.
Shot coming out from Whitemon. He separates the fights really beautifully as they'll go. They'll draw back over to Xepher. There's not going to be a coddle available for this fight, but the Dagon comes out. Whitemon is just deleted as Fata too. This is not looking good for them. They went for the smoke play, and they were just ready for it, it feels like. As using those spider legs. And Karl, he's trying, he's throwing out the taunts, but they have the Yules, and they have the Remnant to draw forward, but he does have the BKB. The Scotty, though, coming out here from Skiter. They don't have anything that's going to be able to cancel out the TP. So this Death Prophet.
On Exorcism. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to get position so that when Exorcism comes off cooldown, they can fight immediately and catch the enemy by surprise. But the fight starts early. So they smoked into them and didn't have Exo, and now Karl.
There's the Ravage. Perfect timing from Sneyking. They rip apart Karl, and now 23 Savage. He's had to Shadow Dance, and he is starting to get some of these stacks up, but it's just very scary for him to go forward.
Not sure about this Axe on Slark. How good that really is.
9 trying to just make some plays. They get the stuns off. They get the Ravage off as well. Can they finish? Yes, they can. 23 Savage is just absolute fish food as they'll take down Whitemon. They'll take down his carrier. Xepher cannot run away fast enough.
Awesome.
Tundra just surgically pulling them apart here.
That was super good. I think 9 actually found the Remnant there in the middle of all of those creeps. That was very impressive.
Time lapse coming out. They have to be
stuns.
careful. They are really controlling him. Skiter needs to... All right, that's the Aegis pop. But Karl now is not looking the healthiest. He's forced to run away. As the Weaver is back up, they'll take down the tower. They'll be looking to take down these racks as well, knowing that this Slark is not bought back. He does not have it. And they can make some plays here as 9 going a bit deep here. BKB coming out from Kuku.
Now, the BKB could be a better choice. He's actually just... Okay, he's not completing it. He has the point booster. He was planning on it, but changed his mind. I think this is the right choice. A 9-seconder 42 minutes in is very strong. Usually BKBs are starting to drop low now. So, what do you think?
A fight
Too late
now.
on the hook shot.
Fata is going to be allowed to roll around 9, of course, standing nearby. Whitemon immediately jumped upon by 9. He will pop. And the rest of T1, do they want to go back in? They still have 23 Savage over here, but the rest of Tundra, they're joining in. 9 looking for this opportunity, looking to grab anyone he can. He's fishing over here. The Ravage comes out, does connect. The BKB, though, from Karl. It's like they're going to be able to keep 23 Savage alive a little bit longer, but they just have too much ground-targeted damage coming out from 33. This Exorcism is doing work, but Karl, he's left all alone. No one to protect him. He's not tanking enough with all the damage coming out.
I just think it's a bit too optimistic, probably.
Oh,
a game like this to play without BKB.
Shows himself, the silence coming out from the Death Prophet. They'll throw out the swarm. They've got the stuns. They should have. Oh, he goes. He has to pop his own BKB. Is he going to make it out, though? Because 33, he wants this kill, and he's going to find it. 23 Savage now is trying to just get some of these Essence stacks, just chasing after 33, but Karl's just getting thrown around over onto the back lines. The Ravage comes out. They'll be able to take down Whitemon. Whitemon buying back. They're not done with this game just yet, but 23 Savage, there's too much damage coming out. He will fall. almost. They get another Ravage, and they'll collect themselves another kill onto Karl, as Fata does eventually fall to the fountain, but they are holding in place over here. Out. I think they weren't sure.
GG.
GG gets called.